Honestly, I say GI Bill, scholarships, Pell Grant, or any type of money you're going to use for college, or your parents' money, for example, or your grandpa money. It could be any type of money you're going to use for college. Honestly, I got tired of saying all of that when I'm talking. So instead, you're going to hear me say the word your tree of sources. So when you hear me say tree of sources, by the way, tree of sources, you don't have to say tree of sources with the S on the end every time. You can say, well, Henry, from my tree of source, I decided to use blah, 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 blah. Because with the tree of source, for example, I used to pick different ones from the tree. When I was in college, I just graduated, I gotta get used to that. Oftentimes when I was in the summer semester, like we talked about in the last video, I would not use my Pell Grant. I would not use what we have in Georgia, it's called Hope. I would not use Pell or Hope in my summer semester. I had the option to do that. So I would leave that on the tree. Instead, from that tree of source, I would use my own money so I can save my percentages on my Pell and Hope and such on. Because you can do that, but that's not what this video is about. The video is about our tree of sources. So when you hear me talk about tree of sources, you know I'm referring to grants, scholarships, and like what we just talked about. Because oftentimes people think that you just have unlimited money with your tree of sources when you don't. You can run out and be in a very, 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 very tough predicament. And that's why we want you to start at a community college so you can have a variety of options, right? So you know what I'm talking about when I'm referring to tree of sources. Many people use different ways to pay for college. When you're picking from your tree of source, just be mindful, or when you're talking to someone, just be mindful that every student or every parent or guardian is paying for school in a different way. I just want to be clear. I want you to be educated when you approach someone, assuming they're just getting the same type of, they're just doing the same type of way of paying for school as you, when they're not doing the same way, most likely. So if you're wondering how I got the name, how did I get the name? That's the question. So I got the name just thinking of a tree. The leaves are green, money is green, and I was like, tree of sources, because it's resources. Some people don't know about, if I do my financial aid, I can have a potential chance at getting some extra money. Some people don't know that they can have these different type of scholarships if they apply to them, but they don't know in reality is that they can combine all of them. More money to pay for school, the better. I don't mean to get a little poetry and wise on you, but if you take care of a tree, or I know a tree take care of itself, but if you have a little tree you want to grow, right, and you want to grow it and take care of it, that symbolic message of it grows and grows and grows. When you take care of your money, it grows and grows, then it grows and spreads out to more leaves, right? That's more money. Think about it like that, right? And so I just felt like it was a great symbolic message of you thinking, how can I spread more money out while I'm in college to save money, right? So when I started at my 2-year college, that was a way for me to spread my money out more. And so when I jumped to my university, I had a lot of more options.